Hey, welcome back everybody. So here it is, Sunday, May 26th, right after 9 a.m. Temperature's about 75 degrees, humidity is about 82-ish or low 80s, and I was actually not planning on doing anything with the bees today, but sometimes the bees dictate my schedule. So we had a swarm, this is actually swarm number 10, show up last night around 7 p.m. or so and moved in to the blue trap. Well, in or on the blue trap. Check this out. So yeah, this looks like a pretty decent mess to figure out today. I've seen this a few times where swarms just rest on the trap for some reason, so there's a good chance the queen's right about there. So my plan of attack today, and I cracked the box last night hoping they would move in, but that doesn't seem to have worked. So my plan attack today is to go over to the yard, grab the ladder, set it up as a table, get a sheet, put it on top of the ladder, because I'm sure as soon as I move that lid again, just like last night, a good portion of those bees are gonna fall into the ground. So I'm gonna try and prevent that. And having seen this once or twice, I'm pretty confident that is the majority of the swarm, and for whatever reason they just haven't moved inside the box. So instead of hauling a lot of heavy equipment around, I'm gonna grab another Pro Nuke and figure out how I can get the bees into the Pro Nuke, and then from there just get them over into the yard. But yeah, quick look at swarm number 10. Not really sure why they perch on the outside of the swarm trap instead of moving in. Majority move in. This has only happened a few times, but nonetheless, right? Alright, let me grab a few things, get set up, and give this a go. Probably looks interesting, huh? Alright, there we go. Be prepared for All right, well, that'll pretty much do it for now. So it's 9:45. Got the swarm trap down, and it looks like they are making their way into the nuke. And if you're concerned or worried at how close can you keep bees to family and everything, take a look at this. Hi. Backyard, kids playing, maybe 40 feet away. All right, I'm gonna set about an hour timer and then just give you all updates. But once these bees get into there, which I imagine they will within the next hour, I'll set the Pro Nuke on top of the ladder, because there is a good portion clinging to the tree, which is not unusual. I kind of doubt the queen's up there, but nonetheless, that's the location they're used to. So I'll set them up on top of the ladder in about an hour, and then I imagine by sunset everything will be settled down, the bees will be off the tree, everybody will be nice and happily relocated into the Pro Nuke, and then I'll slowly start moving that over to the yard. All right, here it is just over an hour later, and as you can see, things seem a little more calm. And check this out. Pretty unlikely that all the bees on the tree flew off. They most likely moved down and migrated into the Pro Nuke. So at this point, I'm just gonna get the Pro Nuke moved on top of the ladder, which is as close as I can get to where the swarm trap was, since that's what they are oriented to. And then, unlike the other swarms that I've caught this year and put the nuke on top of the ladder and inched it towards the yard, that would be pretty, not impossible, but it would take probably a week or so to get it over to the bee yard, since I'd have to go all the way down the side yard, up the street, and then into the yard, which is probably just a matter of 20 to 30 yards through the brush, but that is not happening. So what I'm thinking about doing is come out after sunset, maybe an hour or two, smoke any bees that I need to into the trap or into the nuke, close them up, and just move them over into the bee yard, and then open them up sometime tomorrow, and maybe they'll reorientate to that location easily. I'm sure if I do that, because I've done it before, some bees will come back to what they're used to, but I think for the most part things work out pretty well. And speaking of working out pretty well, I'd say this was a success. Okay, TBD, I'll show you some updates throughout the day. And that's it for now. Here it is, just after 7 o'clock. I thought the Pro Nuke would be able to accommodate this hive, but as you can see, they might be a little bigger than I thought. So here I am out here to get them transferred over into some 10 frame equipment, and swarm number 10 will become hive number 19. So let me get them smoked a little bit, and then try and get this lid off, and then get them moved over. working the frames. I usually don't give swarms 5 brand new frames. I usually try to give them 1 frame with drawn comb, but I just didn't have any available at the time. I mean, I do have it available. I would just have to rob it out of a colony, and I could have done that. I thought about doing that, but this is also what I was curious to see. They've already, you can already see visibly right there in the middle that they've started to draw out wax just in a few hours. So it's kind of the experiment I was hoping to be able to witness, or experimenting with them to see just how quickly they could draw out wax, and not surprised. It's just a matter of a few hours. After the fun part, trying to get the rest of them from the Pro Nuke into the 10 frame equipment. I use the smoker, just drive them down. We're down a good shake here in a second. Alright, probably good enough for now. Just get them closed up. And that's it. Swarm number 10 and hive number 19. So I'm going to give them a day or two and then close up the entrance and then get them moved over into the bee yard. All right, here it is, Monday, May 27th, right at 8:30. Last little bit of twilight, and this is what I was thinking I'd see. Enough bees gathering at the entrance just due to the temperatures. So I'm gonna grab the smoker, get that going, smoke them in, close up the entrance, use the ratchet strap that secured the swarm trap to the tree, and get hive number 19, swarm number 10, moved over into the bee yard tonight. Alright, not much to it. First time using the entrance blocker and mouse guard, and if you can't see or not, I just used a push pin to secure it, so I'll give it more thought later this year for winter prep, how to better secure them, but for now that seems to work just fine. Alright, there we go. Got number 19 situated right here between number 2, and holy smokes, number 11 is bearding a lot. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave them as is, just like that for the night, and come out tomorrow and take the entrance blocker off. But yeah, that's it for this video, and that's it for swarm number 10, and now hive number 19. Holy smokes, let's look at this stuff real quick. We got some heavy bearding out here. Wow, that is just amazing to see. Got some really strong colonies this year. All right, that does it for me tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for the next video in our 8th season, 2024. So as I was showing you earlier, right by all the harvesting equipment, there was a noticeable increase of activity. I'd say the bees found it